Hello guys. Welcome to Ukraine dating.tv. Our channel is designed for you guys, for American, for European men, to know about Ukrainian women, to know about differences between cultures, to know about our character, who we are, Ukrainian women, what we can give you, what you can give back, and everything. So my name is Irina. I'm originally from Ukraine. I was born in Odessa, and at the moment I'm streaming from Germany. I'm happy to be here with you and to give knowledgeable information according to my life experience, according to material that I faced with, and according to life experience and everything. Yeah. And my topic today is why Ukrainian women and relationships in the worst way possible. Very nice topic, and I hope I can give you structured information because I have a lot of thoughts about this topic. Anyway, let's watch the video, guys. Yes.
What are some of the best and worst ways to tell somebody that it's over in a relationship? One of the worst ways is not to explain at all why something has come to feel necessary. In other words, just running away and leaving someone no sense, because that then leaves the person to imagine everything. And most of our imaginations are dark places in this regard. In other words, we think that someone hates us boundlessly or is trying to humiliate us or deliberately wanted to be cruel to us, or etc. Most cases, when someone leaves someone, it isn't those things. The truth is better than we think. So to come back to your question, how to break up, to be able to explain diplomatically, kindly, generously, some of the real reasons why. And as the person who's leaving, not to be ashamed of those reasons. Relationships don't have to go on forever. Sometimes relationships have a sell-by date. They were formed for a particular purpose, unconscious, to carry us to a next stage. And maybe that stage has come to an end for someone.
Smart guy, yeah? I like this expression that we can think the worst things after breakup, but the truth can be much better. Well, it depends, yeah? Anyway, guys, we don't have a poll today, but I faced with some interesting expressions, and if you are brave enough, can you please answer me? Have you ever experienced a harsh breakup like this? I mean, just say bye-bye and that's it without any explanation. Next one, do cultural values influence how people end relationship? Is coldness in breakups a power move or emotional protection? And do women break up smarter or crueler than men? Hi, Dan. Nice to see you at the beginning of my streaming. Yeah, goodbye without any explanation. Yeah, Richard. So, already you have comments. Yes, but I have also investigated some harsh breakup. Yeah. Well, I would like to tell you something, guys. Usually, women, Ukrainian women, usually, not always, but usually, we break up usually after long message. It should be a long composition when we express our thoughts and blah blah blah. We don't leave, we say we don't take French leave, yeah, like without any explanation, like you guys, by the way. Majority of men, they don't like to explain why they are leaving, correct? So when you are involved into us, when you are into, like, you like us, you want to fight for us, to be with us, you still can explain, and there can be some slight confrontations and some arguments. But usually, if you are not interested in a lady, you don't explain anything. You just disappear, or you tell some short sentence, and that's it. So it's your problem, guys. Usually, Ukrainian women, they don't disappear. It's not in our nature. We like to explain and write a big letter, and at the end we thank you so much for everything. Usually, not everyone, but majority, yeah. And also one more hint for you, like um, if she's writing all these long letters, it's some positive things, yeah. I think she still wants you to fight for her. She still wants to communicate, and maybe she wants you to prove something or to make kind of excuses. Yeah, because I think there is nothing cruel, nothing bad than indifference and coldness. And if it is really coldness, when a person doesn't feel anything or doesn't feel to explain, that's really harsh. But if a Ukrainian woman, she lives without explanation, let me tell you, it can be something behind. So she doesn't want to be hurt, maybe, and wants to finish relationship first. Um, usually we don't live like just live and that's it. It's not in our blood. I'm telling from my name, from Zhenya's name. I think she's not like that. From my uh, girlfriend's side, we like to take a little bit drama tone in breaking up. Yeah. um, I have no problem explaining why I'm leaving, but the lady doesn't accept the reason or understand this. Correct. Um, yeah, because you should explain, and if the lady is okay, if lady has healthy self-esteem, if lady, let's say, she respects you, she can discuss more details with you, but without accusation, without demanding this and that, and you are bad, you betrayed me, and things like that. It happens. It happens. I have problems. This is incorrect. I'm insane. Let's break up. It's not you, it's me. Women don't deal well with rejection, whereas men, we are used to. Well, it depends on men, believe me. Then, a woman, she's in her blood, it's a princess, it's a queen, and she should be conquered, and yeah, things like that. And if she was rejected, well, that's against mother nature, and yeah, it's true, she can't accept this. But going back to the topic, why Ukrainian women and relationship in the worst way possible, I will tell you like that. At the beginning, if it's not so long, like first date, second date, and she broke up with you, the reason is simple, she just wasn't into you. You didn't touch her heart and your, I don't know, soul. Usually it happens after first date, but let's say if the lady is empathetic and understandable and wants to see you from the other side, she gives you the second chance for dating, for a date. Um, yeah, but just you should accept that she just wasn't into you. You didn't touch her heart and things like that. And it happens. And don't take it personally. Don't take it like something is wrong with me. I don't have, I don't know, perfect nose, or I have a big belly, or I don't know, oh, what did I say? I said this wrong and that. No, don't take personally. It just didn't work. It works or it doesn't work. I'm sure it happened with you when you went for a date and the lady was nice and everything fine, but nothing here, yeah? You don't feel to continue and you can't explain. You just can't explain. It just, I don't know, splash and burns inside you or not. Or not. And that's it. Correct, guys? Um, Honestly, I tell you, it was in my life. There was one date and the guy was nice and I said sorry, no, and he asked the second date, and okay, I said okay, let's go on the second date maybe. And it didn't work on the second date, and I was really sorry to give him sorry a chance. Yeah, it just didn't touch me, and I'm sure it happened opposite, like when man met me and I didn't touch him. His soul, his heart, that's it. It happens and there is no explanation. That's it. Um, let's say when you are dating, you have couple of dates. And again, this expression, you are a nice guy, you are a good guy, but I don't like when this adjective good or nice is pronounced by the person who you like. It means, you're good, but you don't have enough pepper in your blood. You don't have enough, sparkling actions and things like that. And it means it's not your passenger, guys. It's not the passenger of your boat. It's not the passenger of your life. And there is nothing bad with you. We always think, majority of people think, it doesn't matter what age they are, 20, 30, 40, it is all around our self-esteem, I guess, and childhood as well. But if somebody, a girl or a man, tells us sorry, or he's not or she's not so into us, something is wrong with us. No, forget about that. As far as you have such depressive thoughts, or some wasp around you or inside you, I don't know how to explain it in English, you should urgently, immediately open some educative material in YouTube or some book, just to, if you can't help yourself, or you don't have a body who can like calm you down, just read some material to raise up your self-esteem. You're fine, you're right, and you will be fine and perfect the way you are for your lady. Hope I a little bit, let's say, rise up your mood, yeah? Hello, Santas, hi, the Santarina and the others. Hello, hello, and nice to see you. Okay. So, but let's go deeper. If you're dating with her already couple of weeks, couple of months, and you feel that she's a little bit cold, started to be, and then the message, strange message, just I don't feel to meet again. I'm not in the mood, things like that. Why? Because of what? Because you were dating already and kissing. Maybe you had something more, or whatever. You felt her energy. You felt that she liked you. What happened? Why she doesn't want to see you again? Let's say it can be even without any explanation, just cold message. That's it. There can be different reasons. One of the reasons, you are in this relationship kind of indifferent to her life, kind of not so emotional to her life. You are a little bit egoistic and selfish. You talk about only yourself. You don't ask so much questions about her life, about her, like how she's feeling, how was her day, what are her interests, hobbies, and things like that. When you meet, you guys, You man, you are talking about yourself. And she doesn't feel she is heard by you. She is interesting. Um, she's important. Maybe you guys want to impress her with all your achievements and how you're cool and things like that. But it doesn't work with Ukrainian ladies. I don't know, maybe with other women. Yes, I'm talking about us. Uh, no, don't impress in such way. And you will get cold message like, I don't feel to continue. There is no communication. It should be, especially at the beginning, kind of ping pong. Because if you like each other, you are interested. You are interested in everything. What she likes, and you also. Yes, it's ping pong. Uh, from, I don't know, what is her favorite color up to what's her favorite dish and things like that. Mm. If there is some communication and questions, it she feels she's heard, she's important. There are narcissists and men who just like beautiful woman and to date with her and just have intimacy with her, like with a piece of cake, beautiful, and on the top there is a cherry. But he's not so much involved in her emotional world. Yes, and then you will get this message. If this is high quality woman and family oriented woman, you will get this message. Sorry, I don't want to continue with you. And another reason, um, I think I'm allowed to say that she doesn't feel number one. You will tell me, guys, that it's like an obsession to be number one or things like that. But you will tell me, I'm number one, my health is number one, my children are number one. Yes, 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 yes. And she's number one too. She should be equal. The scale of your importance should be equal, like me, my children, my life, she, job may be a little bit lower, it depends. But Ukrainian woman wants to be number one. Even if you guys you met in the middle of your lives and you already have past, you already have children and some past treasures from the past. Anyway, in the relationship with family oriented Ukrainian woman, she wants to be also number one. In Europe, it is famous when you are divorced. Father takes his children like every second weekend, yeah. And for example, you are guys dating and you are not ready to introduce your lady to children, or she has also children. You are not ready to introduce each other to children and spend a weekend and things like that. It's fine. It's fine. So you should have agreement. Let's say every second weekend you are with your children, but the next weekend you spend with her, and you show this that yeah, you have your duties, you have your perfect and leisure time with your kids, but the next weekend is ours because I'm looking forward to see you, to smell you, to feel you, and things like that. And then she feels she's important, she is number one as your children, your job, and la 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 la. That's it, guys. Um, if we don't need too much, it's very easy to conquer our hearts when you have manners at the beginning, when you show actions, when you show your falling in love actions and behavior, and you treat us equally with your lifestyle and things like that. It doesn't mean that we should be in contact 24/7, but woman always feels she's as important as your children and your lifestyle and job and your buddies, your friends and things like that. If she is somewhere there and yeah, we can meet up, we can make an appointment, let's say 17th of June around 6 o'clock. No. Yeah, so we are like this. Call us demandful, call us princess, diva mood, or things like that. But if we are in a relationship, our man is number one for us as our children, and we ask the same back. We don't want to have less than we deserve. We were raised like this. So let's go to your comments. And please, guys, have you ever experienced a harsh breakup like this, like without any explanation? Please tell me. How did you feel? Do cultural values influence on people and relationship? Is coldness in breakups a power move or emotional protection? Going back to your comments. Goodbye statement without explanation. That's harshy. But if you didn't do anything bad, if you betrayed her, if you slept with someone, oh, you were so rude, you behaved like abuser, of course, sorry, there is no explanation. Goodbye and that's it. Block you everywhere. Yes, that's true. How can you clarify something when you betrayed your lady? When you beat her, when you were abusive in your words? Being abusive in words, like it calls emotional abuse. A soft-hearted lady, Ukrainian, yeah, Americans or Canadian, I don't know. She will give you high quality, not a victim, yeah, type. Victim type ladies, they stuck in such unhealthy relationship, and I feel sorry about them. But she, soft character woman, soft-hearted woman, she will give you one warning, like do like this again, and I will leave. And you, if you were impulsive and not in the mood, but you are afraid to lose her, yeah, you will be aware of your actions. But if it is in your blood, no, she will leave without any explanation. One reason is that she has already met someone else, because at this early stage, neither may be dating exclusively. Yeah, if she, if you are meeting, if you had 1, 2 dates and you met in dating app or whatever, yeah, she can choose. She can date with 2, with 5, and yeah, she can choose the best one. She has all rights, correct? All rights to do it. You do the same, guys. You can. When I used to work in a dating agency in Odessa, there were meetings. They called socials. When one guy, for a lot of guys, but one guy, for example, I don't know, Donald, he came to Odessa and he already had 7 girls in his list to meet with, and he chose who that one who touched him his heart. So you have all rights. Unfortunately, it's a dating market, and welcome to that. But again, you will always choose that lady that that you liked, that you had emotions with, and chemistry, and your hormones are compatible with each other, and you can't explain why, but you don't see others anymore. You will go and continue going on another days because you came to this country, but you will think about that one who touched you, your heart and soul. If she met someone else, that means you don't met your standard. So work on to rise your standard. Again, I was thinking about this too, but and at the beginning I told, and if it's not your passenger, this passenger won't be yours. And you shouldn't jump out from your skin, we say like this in our language, and be better. You are who you are. Like, love yourself, respect yourself, who you are. And you will meet exactly the person that will like you and love you. I don't remember if I shared with you. Couple weeks ago, I bought one webinar about self-esteem, and the psychologist, she made some research, and the research said, let's take 100%. So there is 20% of people, percentage of people who don't like you. These people who you meet, who you meet in your life. I'm confused a little bit. So during all your life, you meet people. So 20% will never like you. Again, it's not about how long your nose, or I don't know, big your eyes, or something wrong with your hair, with your belly. Just 20% will not like you. 60% don't care at all about you, who you are, how you look, absolutely. And another 20% will like you, who you are, how you look. It doesn't matter. You have scar or pimples, I don't know, big belly and things like that. So in this 20%, somewhere is going and looking for you. And for example, if you're not in a relationship, is your second half, your soulmate. But in that 20 another percent, whatever you do, how you rise up your standards and things like that and improve yourself, it works or it doesn't. So I understood this simple thing. And guys, we all here in my studio, more than less, had a life experience with ladies and with men. Yeah, you were rejected. I was rejected too. There is nothing bad. There is nothing bad with us. It's life experience. It's lesson. You become wiser, more mature. And confess me, guys, please. In some time, when time passed already, and you look behind, you look back, you look back into your past. Do you regret that you lose someone? That you, for example, you lost, I don't know, Jessica, who break your heart before? Please tell me. If you do, then you didn't work with your past. If you don't, you are wise and you understand that this person was giving for some lesson, for something. This happens with me. I think I would never live with this guy now. But that time we broke, and oh my God, that was a tragedy for me, and la 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 la. But now, thanks God, I look behind, and how could I, for example, suffer so much? So every person is given for us for some reason. We attract abusers or narcissists or gold diggers for some reasons, guys. For example, if you have self-esteem, if you are smart, mature, you will identify this snake. Maybe not exactly on the first stage, yes, the first dates, but you will sooner or later identify it's not your passenger. But going back to the topic, Ukrainian ladies, they end relationship for some reasons, not because they are naughty, they want to play with you. If, yeah, number one, you didn't touch your heart, and you can Accept this and go further. It happens. Number two, she needs, first of all, deep conversations, deep talks, and it's in our blood. Exception is the lady who wants to have some fun, but not so long term. Just she's tired of some obligations and some duties, and she just jump out from the divorce, and she just want to enjoy life. She wants some dating and some traveling, but still she wants to feel important. She wants to travel. She wants to feel queen, and she will pay you back, and you will feel like a king as well. It's in our blood. High quality, family oriented woman. She wants to have king near herself, a fighter, warrior, and she will give back care, loyalty, empathy, feeling of family values. Oh, yeah. Secret date move. I dated a Ukrainian woman recently, and I thought, where have we disappeared? And we both found each other attractive and go on great, but she didn't seem very interested in sex. Is this a culture thing in Ukraine not to have sex for fun? Huh, I need to know details. How many dates did you have? If you feel that you are both attractive for each other and she just, did you kiss each other, did you hug, and if you invited her like on a second third date, it's not about we are not interested in sex or things like that. It's about our values, and it's about how she was raised. She wants to see that she's important without sex. I don't know how long have you been dating, guys. So if you don't mind, you can answer me. But if it is like couple of dates and you just had some delicious dinners and nice time, that's it. I don't think she doesn't like you or isn't interested in sex. She just need more time. It depends on the lady and what age she is. Let's say 20 years ago, it was easy. Not all Ukrainian women, but it happened when you have a couple of dates or on disco, you drank something and you can go to the hotel and have fun, but it can continue after the marriage. Oh my God. But some ladies, they were dating for months or two, I don't know. And after that, she wants this first night special, for example, and she needs more time. So let me see your answer. Richard. Queen, yeah, Queen. Irina, everyone should end a relationship as soon as possible when they don't see compatibility in each other. Correct. Yeah, like you feel you feel at the beginning, yes, like let's say first second date, if you both Ukrainian woman or man, both you feel you want to touch this person, you want to kiss him, you want to smell him, this is the beginning. At the beginning we feel some compatibility, some chemistry, and then it start working and rolling and cooking, blah blah blah, and then it grows to big love. Let's say. But if you don't feel how beautiful, how smart he is, she is, nothing will help, unfortunately. I had only one relationship in my life, yes, and the way it ended, it affecting me until today. That was 12 years ago. Yes, Santos, I know that your story, like I don't know the details. Santos, you should, have you tried some therapy? There is a lot of information in YouTube or other platform for free, even how to forget past, how to overcome trauma, pain, because 12 years ago, buddy, it's really a long time ago. I can share with you, like now I shared what happened with me in 2023 with Canada, yeah, impacted me a lot, even much more than divorce with my ex. Because divorce was very expected, but this situation with Canada wasn't expected. And 2 years almost passed. It is still like the reflection now inside me, and I'm very careful with the people, but I don't allow this past to ruin my present life. it it's definitely it's a lesson, and not to be so naive and fast in decision, and open heart in 100%. But anyway, I worked a lot how to leave this, forgive, and live in present. So I really wish you to find some therapist or some educational material in YouTube, for example, or here, for example, you have me or Zhenya to overcome this, because don't allow this old past to ruin your present life. Yes, sometimes rejection and breaking up can be so painful and reflect on all of our life. But it should teach us to grow, to be mature, wise, to find some answers why it happened with us, correct? And to go. I would recommend you to go deeper in your childhood, for example, in your self esteem. Yeah, so there can be different situations, but I really wish you to forget about that and forgive her. I need sex once or twice a day. Wow. So, unfortunately, I had to break up with my Ukrainian girlfriend, as we just had different needs sexually. Again, how long have you been dating? Once or twice a day. Buddy, and if she has headache or period, or it doesn't work to have once or two times a day sex, what will be? She's not for you. You will kick her out, or you should find some lady who wants this too so much, who has high libido. I'm sorry, I just need.
What are some of the best and worst ways to tell somebody that it's over in a relationship? One of the worst ways is not to explain at all why something has come to feel necessary. In other words, just running away and leaving someone no sense, because that then leaves the person to imagine everything. And most of our imaginations are dark places in this regard. In other words, we think that someone hates us boundlessly, or is trying to humiliate us, or deliberately wanted to be cruel to us, or etc. Most cases, when someone leaves someone, it isn't those things. The truth is better better than we think. So to come back to your question, how to break up, to be able to explain diplomatically, kindly, generously, some of the real reasons why. And as the person who's leaving, not to be ashamed of those reasons. Relationships don't have to go on forever. Sometimes relationships have a sell-by date. They were formed for a particular purpose, unconscious, to carry us to a next stage. And maybe that stage has come to an end for someone.
Sorry guys, I played again this video because I hear some crying outside. I don't know what happened with the neighbors, but I should have played the video twice. Yes, I have been on receiving end of several harsh breakups. No explanation was necessary when I saw them with another man. Exactly. Yeah, it should be truth confession. Let's say if it was relationship and you like already had some commitment to each other, yeah, that's harshy and you don't need to explain or clarify. But if it's only a date and you see her with another man, you just had, I guess so, to ask who we are for each other. Because sometimes we ladies, we think, okay, you date with me, but maybe you date with another one, and she has all right to date with someone else. But if you these are relationship, that's a betray for sure. I don't think I'll date another Ukrainian woman after this bad experience, but I'm willing to try again if she has just the exception, not like most Ukrainian women. Again, you should find a woman who has high libido and who wants to have intimacy so often. Um, Again, I don't know how long have you been dating, so I'm still waiting for your answer. Irina, the worst break up will be a divorce, especially when the couple know they're not compatible but carry on the relationship until marriage because they just want to be in relationship and marriage. Uh, yeah, let's say this marriage happened and these people before loved each other. They couldn't got married just because, I don't know, she had beautiful eyes and he had long, no, let's say big shoulders. They loved each other and marriage happened. So, but another thing when they're in marriage, and unfortunately, in many cases, people lose feelings. And you can't explain why. There are couples who live 10, 15, 20 years and they still have passion, they still have love, they are still interested in each other. But sometimes love disappears. You can't explain why. It happens. And this is unfortunately very painful when, especially if there are children. Your wife, she can, of course, if she's not so talkative and open, she can keep inside herself her wounds and some unspoken words and some complaints. It's everything stuck here, yeah. And one day it can be burnout, yeah. She can cry and say, I felt I wasn't heard by you, and things like that. And she can say, I'm leaving. Yeah. But men, unfortunately, in many years, in marriage of many years, when love has gone, they don't explain anything. They just leave. Majority. Man who has respect to his wife and he lost feelings, I recommend to have the truthful conversation and confess each other that you lost love, lose love, lost, and just have respect, have guts to speak honestly. Oh, I don't know. There are women who have high libido once or twice a day, but our life is so full of um, duties, obligations, and job, hobbies that I think having so often intimacy is not so interested, and you lose this sugar in relationship. So it's my opinion. What is Odessa like? I would like to visit as I'm originally from a seaside town. I love being close to the sea. Odessa is beautiful. It's a touristic place. It's situated on the Black Sea, and it's a very beautiful city, especially downtown with architecture. And people who have been in Odessa, they feel this special language and with jokes and special people. It's nice, but if you are so brave, of course, you're welcome to visit our city, but it's not safe now. Odessa and Kiev, they are not safe. They are being bombed almost every day with drones and rockets. Yeah, but one day I would recommend to visit the city, and the kitchen is so nice. Yeah, and girls and everything. It has special atmosphere. That's why here in Germany, I often go to Baltic Sea. It reminds me my city. Yeah. This is why I don't believe anymore in relationship building benefits. Ex, she sees me as a good catch because of my career, education, socioeconomic status, etc. So you answered everything. You didn't feel that you were loved like you are. But why you put this cliche on all ladies? Cliche, yeah, this is French word. Why you put this on all ladies? And you automatically close the door to your future. You close the door to your beautiful life. There is somewhere a beautiful girl who also wants relationship with you. Um, Yeah, but because of this 20 years old before experience, you put this cliche on every girl. I guess, of course, you loved her very much, and that's why she impacted you. Um, but you do only worse for yourself now. Yeah, in England, most English women are very sexually attractive, so never had any problem dating English women before. I just found the Ukrainian and Eastern women I've met to be very shy. So that's are not your passengers. That's are not your. Um, it's not your queen of your heart. And if sex and physical things are so important for you, then you see, you had this experience and go back to English ladies. That's nice. You never regret losing someone. That's really nice. Irina, people that don't rise their standard will difficulty to be in relationship with high quality people. This both in relationship toward marriage and professional. Yeah, I agree with you. When I close the cut line with some people, sorry, when I chose the cut line with some people, it was always a good decision. Correct. I'm in London to United Kingdom. It depends on our social class. Irena, when you are in relationship, how many times a day do you make love to your partner? If your partner wants to make love to you 2 or 3 times a day, I don't want to answer this personal question, but thank you. That's really personal question, correct? And soon, I hope there will be a new project in our channel. I don't want to open cards now, but this is about the topic sex. Yeah. And maybe you can ask me questions there. But here, the policy of our channel is coaching and giving information about relationship and differences with cultures and to depict Ukrainian ladies, yeah, because you are here in Ukrainian channel. Such questions don't make me blushing, yeah, or red, but I appreciate you are so open. For me, if after the 7th date there is no sex and there is no clear logical excuse, then it is over for me. 7th, yeah? Okay. Why 7th? Because it's your favorite number? I would say like this, something to answer your question, secret dance, but in another way. There is no a certain appointment or I don't know termin in German. Let's say there is no certain rule when you should have this intimacy. Yeah. I think both feel when they are ready. Of course, man is always ready, but about Ukrainian woman, yeah, I will say she should feel if she's wife material, not just having fun. She should feel she's safe with you. She can trust you, her body, her soul, yeah. And for her, it should be not like a mechanical movements and that's it. It should be everything like trust, feeling, fire, desire, and that's it. Yeah. And then she's open. Yeah, you have rights. From your statement and question, you look like only looking for sex in a relationship. You will not have a sustainable relationship if your mindset just for sex. I don't know. We can judge dance, secret dance move, but if you don't mind, you can write here what do you value in a relationship except intimacy? What do you value exactly in a woman? And have you ever had long relationship? Yeah. They can be some reminders for us here. These wounds, yeah. Some wounds can never be healed. I can live with it, so I continue. So they can be lessons, and they can be inside us just to remind us about some mistakes or some unpleasant experience, but we shouldn't allow them to have control with our present life. Sexual manner are educational, but going into relationship just to have sex, a mental illness that need to be addressed. That's cool. Everyone should do that's right for them. 7 dates without sex is too long for me personally, but I appreciate it different for others. So I guess you answered me. Yeah, again, if it was 2 or 3 dates, then it's all right with you. But you see, for you, it's already a long 7 dates. Anyway, that this topic is really personal, and I know something what I can tell you for sure. If man likes women very much at the beginning, I think real love comes later when you have more time and maybe when you overcame something together, good or bad, but real love comes in times. But this butterflies in your mind and falling love mindset, yeah. If she's valuable for you and you like time with her, and you have kisses, of course, already, you have touches and hugs in public even, and you like to hear her, and you have topics to discuss and places to visit, you can be patient, correct? Yeah. Nobody tells you to be patient 3 years, for example. It's good. Wow. Sorry about that. Mount My TV. Hi Irina, my name is Colin and I'm living in United Kingdom. I watch your channel regularly, but this is the first time I'm commenting. Thanks that you commenting today. I have a wonderful positive story to tell you, and I will in much more detail sometime soon. But basically, I've been dating a beautiful Ukrainian woman for a year now. Wow. She still lives in Kiev, and I do travel to see her then. That's nice. We have a big age gap. I know you don't approve. You already know this. But I can assure you 100% that we are both um, just a second, I turn. We are both very comfortable and happy together. I am in United Kingdom, as I mentioned. She also has an amazingly beautiful 6-year-old daughter who now looks at me to be a parental father. Wow. I am 58, she's 33, but none of this matters as our chemistry is 100% compatible. Super. I'm very happy about you. I continue reading. She's also very selective, or what is it? Woman with excellent standards. So I know she hasn't been used by any man other than the father of your child. Typical story. We plan to marry in New York Eve in Ukraine. New Year Eve in Ukraine, her chosen date. Super. So you're going to get married 31st of December, correct? I'm really, really appreciate the story and I wish you all the best, guys. That's it, yeah? Um, we are getting married on New Year Eve. Okay, so I switched to your messages, but thank you. Just a second, I lost where I used to. Okay. Well, again, about age gaps. There are exceptions. Let's take Joseph and Anne. I still don't know which age difference they have, but they have amazing relationship, amazing marriage, and I like how Joseph talk about daughters. He talk about them, he talks about them like about his own daughters. And yeah, so if there is chemistry and if you are just feel perfectly and it goes to marriage on New Year, so wow, there are exceptions, and I'm very happy about you, really very happy. I don't know what to add, and I'm grateful that you are brave to share this with us. Most guys don't care the reason she wants you or not. It's like a light switch on or off. Okay, so I just okay. How much is the percentage of the ladies who don't look to have a man with good income? Santas, you are worried about this thing. I know that Ukrainian ladies are gold diggers and are only interested in money and things like that. I can't tell you percentage. I just tell you that Ukrainian lady who has her dignity and she knows what to do and she knows what she wants from life. She has her own money. She has her own education. But in our culture, it's written like Bible that man is provider and man provides normal needs to the family. I need to finish, guys. It's 7 o'clock and I have my rules here in the channel not to go deeper. But I appreciate you were active today. I'm sorry if I didn't answer all of your questions, but let me go through. Okay, guys. I want to congratulate. I forgot. Mount TV. Yeah, I don't know your name. And guys, this is a good example that was given. And I know also Dan has big age gap and he's also very happy. So there are exceptions. Important compatibility, love, feeling that she's special and you are also loved and cared. Guys, I wish you a nice rest of Sunday and I hope that everything will be fine with you. And next time, see you next Sunday. And if I didn't answer all of your questions, keep this in mind and ask me next time. Hugs and bye bye, guys.